Hello. Welcome to the channel, your health, your trusted space to understand how food can be the key to a long, balanced, and energetic life. Today, we will delve into a subject that directly influences our well-being and often goes unnoticed: silent inflammation in the body. Have you ever felt unexplained fatigue, persistent joint pain, frequent bloating, or difficulty digesting certain foods? These symptoms may seem common, but they are often signs that your body is inflamed, and the most worrying thing is that this can happen chronically and silently, that is, without visible symptoms until a more serious condition arises. The good news is that by making smart food choices, you can help your body fight this inflammatory process before it even becomes severe. And that's why today's video is so important. We'll introduce you to the main anti-inflammatory foods you need to know about, explain the role of each one in the body, and best of all, how to use them in practice on a daily basis in a tasty and uncomplicated way. You'll discover that you don't need to go on crazy diets or spend a fortune on exotic ingredients to take care of your health. Nature is generous, and there are simple, affordable, and extremely powerful foods that help reduce inflammation, strengthen immunity, and prevent chronic diseases such as arthritis, obesity, diabetes, heart disease, and even neurodegenerative conditions such as Alzheimer's. So, get ready to write down, learn, and transform your diet. Grab your notebook, your water, and stay with us until the end, because this episode is packed with quality, science-based information and designed especially for you. If you are already enjoying the topic, don't forget to leave your like, subscribe to the channel, and activate the notification bell so you don't miss any tips here. Your health. Let's go together on this journey towards knowledge and true health. Inflammation is an essential biological response of the human body to injuries, infections, or irritants. When it occurs acutely, it acts as a natural defense system, protecting and promoting healing. However, the problem arises when this process becomes chronic, persisting for weeks, months, or even years. The so-called chronic inflammation is now considered one of the biggest villains of modern health, as it is directly associated with heart disease, type 2 diabetes, obesity, rheumatoid arthritis, Alzheimer's, depression, and even some types of cancer. But what triggers this condition? In addition to chronic stress, a sedentary lifestyle, and exposure to toxins, inadequate nutrition plays a central role. Frequent consumption of ultra-processed foods, rich in trans fats, refined sugars, chemical additives, and low nutritional density can silently inflame the body. On the other hand, nutrition can also be the greatest shield against this scenario. There are naturally anti-inflammatory foods that provide antioxidant compounds, phytochemicals, vitamins, minerals, and essential fatty acids. These components neutralize free radicals, promote hormonal balance, improve bowel function, and strengthen the immune system. Let's now explore the main honest anti-inflammatory foods you need to know about. Dark green vegetables such as kale, broccoli, arugula, and spinach rich in chlorophyll, folic acid, antioxidant vitamins, and fiber, which help with glycemic control and promote cellular detoxification. Red and purple fruits, strawberry, blueberry, raspberry, blackberry contain high levels of anthocyanins, flavonoids, and vitamin C, which combat oxidative damage and protect blood vessels. Fish rich in omega-3, salmon, sardines, mackerel, anchovies provide EPA and DHA, fatty acids that modulate the production of inflammatory cytokines and have a protective effect on the brain and heart. Extra virgin olive oil, source of phenolic compounds, which reduce the levels of inflammatory markers in the blood, such as C-reactive protein. Oil seeds and seeds, walnuts, Brazil nuts, almonds, chia, and flaxseed offer good fats, magnesium, vitamin E, and selenium, with powerful antioxidant and immunomodulatory action. Ginger and turmeric, roots with anti-inflammatory properties comparable to medicines, thanks to the presence of gingerol and curcumin, which block pro-inflammatory substances in the body. Garlic and onion contain allicin and quercetin, substances that help reduce inflammation, control cholesterol and blood pressure. Pure cocoa, minimum 70% rich in flavonoids. It improves circulation, reduces oxidative stress, and provides well-being. Green, hibiscus, chamomile, and ginger teas. Drinks with calming, antioxidant and digestive action, ideal for controlling inflammation and stress. In addition to these, other functional foods such as avocado, tomato, oats, kefir, natural yogurt, carrots, and beetroot are also powerful allies against inflammatory processes. Incorporating these ingredients frequently into daily meals is one of the most effective ways to protect the body against chronic diseases, improve metabolism, increase energy, and delay aging. Science-based nutritional education is the first step to making informed decisions. And now that you know the impact of anti-inflammatory foods on your health, you're ready to put them into practice in your diet. Now that you know the main foods with anti-inflammatory properties, it's time to put this knowledge into practice in a simple, tasty, and effective way. The most important thing to remember is that consistency is worth more than perfection. Small daily choices make a big difference. At breakfast, try starting your day with a green detox juice made with kale, lemon, ginger, cucumber, and coconut water. It's refreshing, helps reduce swelling, and activates your metabolism with anti-inflammatory nutrients. Add a tablespoon of ground flaxseed to your fruit smoothie, plain yogurt, or oatmeal. Flaxseed is rich in omega-3 and fiber, helping to control cholesterol and inflammation. At lunch and dinner, replace white rice with brown rice or grains like quinoa, which have more fiber and protein. Serve with vegetables sautéed in extra virgin olive oil and turmeric. Create colorful salads and complement them with pumpkin, sunflower, or chia seeds, as well as chestnuts or walnuts. Include dishes with fish rich in omega-3, such as grilled salmon or baked sardines with rosemary and lemon. Snacks between meals. Make tea infusions such as ginger with lemon, green tea, or chamomile with turmeric. Consume fresh or frozen berries, pure or blended with natural yogurt and a touch of honey. Easy functional recipes. Golden milk, warm plant-based milk with turmeric, cinnamon, black pepper, and a dash of honey. Before bed is anti-inflammatory and calming. Pumpkin soup with ginger and carrots is perfect for cold nights and strengthens the immune system. Cauliflower rice with turmeric, garlic, and onion as a light and nutritious side dish. 70% cocoa squares with almonds as a dessert or snack. Oven-baked banana, oat, and cinnamon muffin with chia seeds. These strategies don't require drastic changes. You just need to adapt what you already eat, swapping out ingredients and adding new ones. The ideal is to always think of a colorful, balanced dish with real food, prepared naturally and with care. Remember, more important than following a fad diet is maintaining sustainable habits in the long term. Start by including 1 or 2 of these foods a day and start to feel the benefits in your body and energy. We've reached the end of this informative and life-changing video, but what you've learned here doesn't have to end now. Quite the contrary, this is just the beginning of a new way of looking at your health and nutrition. Chronic inflammation may seem like a distant thing, but as we have seen throughout this episode, it is silently present in many symptoms and diseases that affect millions of people. The good news is that prevention starts at the plate. Small, conscious choices in your eating routine have the power to build long-lasting health. The anti-inflammatory foods we know today are not just nutritional options, they are your body's allies, strengthening immunity, reducing the risk of chronic diseases, improving mood, promoting well-being, and even positively influencing your mood and mental health. More important than memorizing a food list is adopting a new mindset. Eating consciously, prioritizing natural, minimally processed ingredients, rich in colors, textures, and real nutrients. Nature provides everything we need. We just need to learn to use it wisely. If this content was useful to you, share it with friends, family, and colleagues who need to know this truth. Every like, comment, and share helps our channel grow and reach even more people with quality, scientifically based information. Take advantage now to subscribe to the channel Your Health, activate the notification bell, and don't miss any of our upcoming videos. Here, you will find reliable knowledge, practical tips, and a permanent invitation to take care of yourself every day in a simple and effective way. Tell us in the comments, which of these foods do you already use? Which practical recipe would you like to see here? Your participation is very important for us to build a healthy, welcoming, and well-informed community together. Thank you for staying with us this far. Keep choosing health, every day. Until the next video.